Today, I'm going to show you 3 creative ways in which you can use a source for Lico to get creative lighting looks for your next music video. So first and foremost, a source for Lico is an old traditional theater light, but it is used heavily or can be used heavily in the film world. And throughout my last decade or so in LA, on countless films, music videos, commercials, etc., the source for Lico is a go-to light in any kit. And recently, here at One Take Studios, I just directed and shot a new music video for Sincerely Collins, and the primary light I will say that we used through all of those creative lighting looks was this source for Lico. So today I'm going to quickly touch on those 3 creative ways you can use this light for your next project, whether it is a video shoot or a photo shoot. So the first creative way in which you can use this light is actually something I've done many times before, and when I posted this kind of result to Instagram, it got a lot of feedback, and that is pushing this light through an industrial fan that is on a dimmer. And what this will do, you'll see it in a lot of classic movies, music videos, etc., where you want to create some dynamic lighting, kind of this studio industrial warehouse vibe, where you'll see kind of like fan blades or the silhouette or shadow of a fan blade spinning off in the background, or texture backlighting a character, or really just kind of like creating lighting movement throughout the scene. And this look we used in a couple ways on this music video, but it's very, very simple. All we use for the look that you see here is the source for Lico pushing directly through an industrial fan that is on a dimmer. That way we can control the speed, because the fan itself, there's no speeds to an industrial fan. It's just high speed. So by putting it on a dimmer or turning the fan on and off, you're able to have those blades move slowly. So as the light pushes through the fan, you can really see the slow spin of the fan. And then with haze inside of that atmosphere, you get some really cool looks. So this is a very simple and affordable way to create some dynamic lighting. Again, you can shine this kind of texture on the background. You can have it hit your talent, or you can have it act as a backlight. And we kind of did all 3 of those things and worked them into the music video. It was a low budget music video, so we just wanted to do some cool in-studio lighting looks, and this is one of the ways we used a Lico to create some cool shots. The second creative way you can use this light is by blading down the blades of the source for Lico. If you don't know, a source for Lico comes with blades on the sides of the light, and you can kind of trim them and shape them to create a beam of light, a triangle, a spotlight, whatever you want. You can really shape the light. So this is a really creative tool for, getting a beam of light across your talent's eyes or the background. And in this case of this music video, we bladed down the blades to create kind of this thin line, and we moved the light like a mover throughout the scene to kind of create dynamic movement. And then we also did a scene where it holds still on our talent, and both of those looks cut into the music video look very, very cool. And again, that is the only light being used in this scene. There's no other lights. All the house lights are off. The only light being used in this scene is a bladed down Lico. So you can create shapes, and one of the more traditional ways of using this light was in theater. So it creates a spotlight look. If you take all the blades away and you don't blade it or chop it down, you'll get a spotlight look of which you can focus the beam, blur it. I've used that in a music video in a myriad of ways. We didn't use the spotlight look in this video, although we did use the full spotlight to push through the fan. There's a lot of fun ways and shapes you can shape this light that you can't do with other lights. So it's really fun to experiment with creating those shapes and creating cool looks on camera with one simple light. And the third creative way you can use this light is as a mover. So if you put this light on, let's say, a C stand or a combo stand, you can move the light and create a mover light. There are mover lights that naturally you can sync to a DMX board and have them move around, or you can have a handheld, grip, op, PA, move the light and use it as a mover light. I've done this on countless of music videos. Some of the earlier ones with the Kyle Really Really Yeah video back in the day, to even something more recent with the futuristic 2K music video that I shot at my film studio in LA, to now this Collins video, right? Not only did I mention like tip 2, we bladed it down to create a line or a shape, but then we moved it as well to create dynamic lighting in that scene where you see the blade going left and right, that beam of light. But we also did that same thing, but just shining it into the roof of the studio and moving the light on the roof of the studio, which created this look here, where it looks like almost kind of this Blade Runner-esque water reflection look. But all that was us skipping the bladed down Lico into the roof, and Tom was opping it, moving it up and down. Again, that's the only light being used in the scene, but using it as a mover light helped create kind of that dynamic looking lighting for that White Psych performance. So there's many other ways you can use this light. Those are just 3 quick creative ways that you can use this Lico on your next music video project. Again, you'll find that as you play with it, there's many other cool creative ways you can use this light, such as pushing this light through a Cucaloris and other things, but I'm not going to get into all that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed these 3 lighting tips and you can kind of steal them or take them and use them on your next project. So if you found this video helpful and you want to see more videos like this, leave a comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. Appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. My name is Jakob Owens.